So my takeaways, first of all, I got to meet the great Carl White. He has so many nuggets of little things that you can do to tweak your business and really, really just change your business. One of the most important things is I got to meet so many people that we've seen here on Zoom for a year and a half. And the hugs and the camaraderie, I think that's the right word. It was just amazing. I think my biggest takeaway and some of the things I shared with some other brokers that were there during lunch was creating an amazing team. I know I have an amazing team, but if I'm going to start working smarter and not harder, I think I need to bring on some other brokers to be in my business, which I've always been pretty hesitant to do, but I definitely felt like that was probably one of my big takeaways. The breakout sessions of just sitting and talking to other people in the business was amazing. I think someone once said going to one of these boot camps is like getting all the information with a fire hose. That's great. And I need to like tweak my social media and get that more consistent. So lots of takeaways. I will not miss one moving forward. It was a lot of fun, 110% worth it all.
First of all, I have to say thanks, Carl, for allowing us to get together like that. What a bunch of camaraderie that we had the past 3 days. I was lucky enough to attend the leadership portion of the boot camp in 48 hours. I feel like a brand new branch manager. I learned so much. Even in the boot camp, like Joanne said, if you can attend every one, do it. Even though I know the DSP like the back of my hand, I know all the script, I always learn something new. I always figure out a way that how I can work things in. I mean, I was sitting there next to Sharon Wofford the whole time, and man, talk about your mind just getting filled with so much information. I was taking notes just on things that she says she does in her business. It's amazing to work with and be with these people. Seeing them in person, it's just, you feel like you missed your family. If you guys get a chance to go to a boot camp, I'm saying do it. I drive down, so you need to catch a ride from Virginia, just let me know.
It's just to echo everybody else, the camaraderie was phenomenal because, I mean, we've seen each other on this Zoom call every day for the last couple of years. But then to get in person, it was just phenomenal. I'm just going to streamline and narrow down and focus on one thing rather than trying to do too many things at the same time.
Good one.
That's the main thing.
The key word I got out of it was clarity. So I'm doing a critical look at what needs to be tweaked in my business. No more TPS report. Anything that I can hire someone to do that I don't like to do, MCR reports, EC audits, anything that does not generate revenue and I can afford to pay someone to do it, I'm implementing that. One thing that I took out of it that Carl said is like, you don't know where your goal is, where you want to be. You can't get there if you don't know where you are right now, right? So that critical 360 view of my business now and what needs to be tweaked so that I can get to that goal. So I sat next to Anna, who's first year in the business. When you're early on, you're like, oh, all these folks are my competitors. But in one of Carl's podcast episodes, he mentioned once that, his branch does hundreds of deals a month and they have less than 1% market share. So we're not really competitors. So that's what I took away, and I'll be back next year.
I came away with one thing, and I picked that up from Carl. You got to keep your mind straight before you get into your calls. After I got off the call on LOBC in the morning, I'd go into my team meeting immediately, and then I got all the files and everything. So now I told my team, I'm not coming into the team meeting at 9 o'clock. I'm going to come into the team meeting at 11:30 after we get out of calls, and I'm going to just give them written instructions as to what needs to be done and go from there. You got to do the calls, man. It doesn't matter what it is. Anyway, thanks for everybody. I appreciate everything.